Hello, my YouTube beauties. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be doing a monthly favorites. This is kind of an August favorites, but also just like the last couple of months favorites. So combining it all, have lots to share with you guys. If you enjoy videos like this, be sure to give this one a thumbs up to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the content and want to stick around. I'm going to go through this kind of quickly because I have a lot of makeup to talk about. It's been a really long time since I've sat down and done a monthly favorites video. And then of course I have my lifestyle favorites and I have my, mom things favorites for if you are a new mom out there or if you have an infant. I feel like that would be helpful to share some of the things that I have been enjoying with my little ones. So let's go ahead and hop in. First product I want to mention is from NYX. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Powder Blush. I have mine in the shade Citrine Rose. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. Like that is just the prettiest. Rosy. Oh, it is really, really rosy. I just love it. It is so flattering on the cheeks. It's very pigmented. The color is just stunning. I think it's such a pretty rosy matte shade, and the formula is really, really good. It stays on my face most of the day. This is a very long wearing blush, and it's affordable from the drugstore. Next product is from Wet n Wild. This is the Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. This has hyaluronic acid and squalene in it. This is a really gorgeous, gorgeous tinted moisturizer. It's so, so pretty. Even on my oily skin, this looks so stunning. It lasts a good amount of time on my skin. I like to wear this more on days that I am not really doing a whole lot, but I would like a little bit of coverage on the skin. It does look a little bit more on the glowy, kind of natural radiant side. So if you are super, super oily, probably not the product for you, but I do really enjoy this. Next foundation I want to talk about is from CoverGirl. This is the Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. I have mine in the shade Classic Ivory. This has become my new favorite full coverage drugstore foundation. It is so stinking good. If you have oily skin and you're looking for something a little bit more on the medium, high coverage type finish, you would really love this product. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging because it is this glass packaging. It does have a pump though. I like that it has a pump, but honestly, I prefer kind of a squeeze tube. I feel like this is not great for travel. Also, the shade is pretty good for a CoverGirl foundation. I feel like they usually run pretty deep in their shades and they don't have a lot of fair shades. So if you are, have kind of shied away from CoverGirl foundations in the past because they just haven't been able to meet, your needs of your skin tone, if you are more fair, this actually would be a really great option because I feel like it does match me pretty well and they do have lighter shades. This is great, lasts all day on my skin. It is a very, very long wearing foundation. It's kind of like the Revlon Color Stay, but better. So if you like the Color Stay, you might really like this foundation. Next product is, I just have so many foundations I've been loving. This is the L'Oreal Paris Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. This is like the Wet n Wild one, but better. It's very similar, I think, in formula to the Wet n Wild one. This also, I have the shade Fair. It definitely matches me. It is a very, very pretty color for fair skin tones. This lasts such a good amount of time on my skin. Like I said, it's similar to the Wet n Wild one, but I like this one a little bit more. It does have this squeeze tube, so it's good for travel. And I think overall, just the formula, it's a very wearable formula that even oily skin can pull off. It's not too hydrating. It's not too glowy, especially if you set it down with a matte powder. It is going to last on your skin for a very long time. It looks so pretty, so skin-like and natural that you won't even be able to tell that you're having it like you have a tinted hydrator on. It doesn't necessarily sit and hydrate and make your skin look more oily. It just gives your skin this beautiful skin-like, fresh looking finish that I really, really love. Busting through this, here is a primer from Wet n Wild, which was extremely difficult to get my hands on. This is the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. Tati has recently talked a ton about this, so I'm sure that's why it's been out of stock. This is a great primer. It's a silicone-free primer that does it all. It has so many claims. It mattifies, it hydrates, it blurs pores, and it preps skin for long-lasting makeup. Yes, and it's supposed to not congest your skin since it doesn't have silicone in it. I really like this. I don't know if it necessarily mattifies a ton, but it seems like it's a really decent neutral primer that's kind of like a drugstore version of the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. If you tried that one, this seems to have a similar consistency a little bit where it's going to blur your pores. And I noticed that it has like a cooling effect when it goes onto the skin. So it's really nice to apply in the morning to wake you up. So I really like this. If you can get your hands on it, I do think it's a really good primer from the drugstore. Really been loving this NYX The Brow Glue. If you are looking for a clear brow glue that is affordable, that's gonna set down your brows, give you more of that fluffy brow look, this is an extreme hold brow glue. It definitely can go, like a little goes a very long way. It can get kind of goopy if you apply too much of it. So I find that one layer is just like the perfect amount for me. It's not going to get too heavy if you just apply that one layer, but I really like it and it's affordable. I like the size of the spoolie. It's a very tiny little wand. I've been really struggling to find like a clear brow gel that's affordable that I like, and I feel like this fits that bill for me. This is the Essence Juicy Balm Shiny Lip Gloss. I'm wearing this today over another lip product, but this is so pretty if you just want something that is going to make your lips look a little bit more shiny, full, plump, and bring it more to the cool tone side of things. I have a lot of lip products that are very warm and rosy, and I don't really like that all the time. Like that's kind of my go-to shade, but I do like something that is a little bit lighter, a little bit more cool toned. It's gonna even out the warmness in the lip product. I have mine in the shade Pink Lemonade. I saw Taylor Wynn talking about this, and it is just so pretty. It doesn't really have reflex like shimmers in this. It's just going to make your lips look full, glossy. Yeah, I just really, really like this, and it is so stinking cheap. Like it is just such a good price. So highly recommend the Essence Juicy Balms. I haven't tried other shades from them, but I really like the shade Pink Lemonade. Okay, this is a lip gloss that I have been loving and using almost every time I do my makeup. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid. This is so pretty. It's like the Essence gloss with shimmers, like really gorgeous reflex. I have mine in the shade Opal. As you can see, it has a really large wand. I really, really like how big the wand is. It is weighted, so it feels nice and high end. The reflex are just gorgeous. It's kind of like this icy champagne pink reflex in there. Gosh, it is just so stunning. I love the packaging. I love the formula. Goes on your lips very, very glassy, not sticky at all, lasts a really long time on my lips. You know, I pay like good money for this. I would pay $30 for this formula. I think it's that good. And I'm definitely gonna pick up more shades. Okay, I have another foundation to talk about. This is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I did a video reviewing this not that long ago. I will link it below if you missed it. This is such a gorgeous foundation. Oh my gosh, where has this been my entire life? When I see the name Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation, I don't like the name because it is, I don't know, it just seems off-putting. Like it seems like if you have oily skin, oh my gosh, red flag, stay away from this. But it actually is gorgeous on oily skin. I think this could work for any skin type. Now, I do feel like the shade I have is a little bit deep for me. I have 40 Neutral Vanilla, but this adds such a beautiful glow. It is the longest lasting foundation I own. Like it beats the L'Oreal Fresh Wear, which I didn't think anything would, but it is so affordable, so pretty. It is so natural, beautiful, beautiful foundation on the skin. And it just gives that your skin, but better, even more, like it just takes it up another notch of what that means. So this is a gorgeous foundation. If you have the chance to get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. And mixed with the foundation I'm also wearing today is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup. I liked the original Double Wear. It was very heavy, very makeup-y feeling. And when this came out, I was like, sheer coverage. Oh, maybe that's like a lighter weight version of the original Double Wear. I would definitely say that. Again, I have a review of this doing like a full day wear test. If you want more information on this product specifically, I will link that below as well. But I mixed both of these on my skin today and I'm wearing it and it's just, I love it. It is so pretty, like both of these together. This adds a matteness to this foundation, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like I still get the beautiful finish of this with a little bit more mattness that this brings. But on its own, it is a gorgeous foundation. It's very liquidy, so it blends, blends around the skin so quickly. It is more expensive, so if you have the cash and you're looking for a new foundation from, Sephora, I recommend this one. It's really, really good. It's not like the original where it's too heavy. It feels cakey on the skin. It doesn't do that at all. It is so pretty. It's been my go-to more natural medium matte coverage foundation. This is the only highlight I've been wearing. It's the Makeup Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Just My Type. Think champagne icy pink. Okay, it's this like beautiful mixture of both cool and warm tone in the product. It's so gorgeous. I really, really love it. Can you believe it, you guys? I forgot to apply bronzer, blush, highlight in this look, and I don't have any brushes. So we're just doing probably my face looks like really flat. You guys didn't tell me? What? I thought we were friends. That's why my skin looks so different today. I don't have any bronzer, blush, highlight on. Well, this is my face without all those things, so you're welcome. But speaking of bronzer, really love the Juvia's Placed Bronze in the shade Light. This is a gorgeous bronzer palette if you have fair skin. This is a really good contour shade. This is a great bronzer shade. Both of them together I like to mix and apply to the cheeks. And I have been super loving, I recently did a review video on the new Jason Wu products that launched at Target. I have the Flora eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Desert Rose. Initially, I wasn't like a super huge fan of this, but I found the perfect way to use it. I apply the Jason Wu Celestial Lust Liquid Shadow in the shade Jane Doe. I apply this all over the lid, and then I take this shade or one of these glitter toppers and apply it all over. It is the prettiest combination ever. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I freaking love this combo. It is what I go to every single time I do my eyeshadow. I love how long wearing the liquid shadow is, and I love how pretty the topper, like the glitter topper is on top. Like both of these together is the way to go. The last two makeup products I wanna just highlight here. This is the Milani Weekend Brow. This is an eyebrow tint. It's what I have in my brows today in conjunction with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This is like my new go-to brow routine. I love it so much. They give me like the fluffiest, pretty natural brows without being too fluffy, too boy brow-esque. I really love this pen. It is like the perfect tiniest little brush tip. It is so tiny. The shade is perfect for me. It goes on, it's subtle. It's not super bold, which I really like that formula. I feel like this is a really good one if you are new to kind of using an eyebrow pen, which I was. And now I feel like I got the hang of it and I love it in my brows. The Brow Freeze is what has like made my brows look like they are lifted, and I just really like that look. I'm definitely coming around to the fluffy brow trend. Wow, I have so many favorites. Let's move to lifestyle really fast. So I just want to highlight the Inside by Bo Burnham Netflix special. If you have not watched it, please go watch it. There's so many words to describe it, but really what it comes down to is it's amazing. It really highlights, it really shows like how isolating COVID has been for a lot of people, but especially for people that are kind of stuck in their homes. And it combines comedy with like real talk, and it is just one of the best things that I have watched recently. So if you have Netflix, go ahead and watch Inside by Bo Burnham. Also been really loving FY Island. It's on HBO Max. Okay, I know that name is like, what? It's horrible trash TV. It is, but it's so good. So FY Island, highly recommend. And then I've also been watching, can you tell there's a theme? I've been watching a lot of TV because my baby naps a lot. So what else am I to do? We are currently in the middle of watching Dr. Death. That is on Peacock. It's a drama. It's really great, very interesting, and kind of like intense drama, you know. I also been loving the GoodNotes app, so you do have to buy it, but it's what I've been taking my notes with on my iPad. It is amazing. I have so many like notes that I have taken on this. It is a great app for taking notes if you have an iPad. I really, really love it. I love that you can use it with either the keyboard I have here or with a pen. Next, I just want to recommend a book series, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh my gosh, go read it. It's so freaking good. I'm on the second book, A Court of Mist and Fury. Now, in the middle of when baby naps, I try to like read a little bit, watch some TV, you know, I try to do some stuff that's a little bit more calming, and I love this series so far. It is so intriguing and has super great reviews. There's tons of people reading it right now. And then the last lifestyle favorite I want to talk about is the Peloton app. I recently got an indoor cycling bike. This is like part of my mom self-care, you know, getting back, like I was cleared for exercise and all of that. So getting back into working out and just mental, not even like physically, but mentally, I really enjoy working out. I really have missed it. That's something that I really missed when I was pregnant, and I'm so glad I jumped back into it. And I love the cycling bike. It was like $200 on Facebook Marketplace. If you're looking for a cycling bike, go there first because there's tons for sale, at least near me, along with the Peloton app. You do get the Peloton app for free for the first month to try. And I've been doing like spinning classes, meditation, stretching. I just really love it. It has running, cycling, strength, core, yoga. It has like everything that you would want in a workout app, and to me it's worth the $12.99 a month because I get so much use out of it, and I really like the instructors. Highly recommend. Cody Rigsby is the instructor that I mostly use, and I love him, and I just love the way that like the class is structured. I love having an instructor kind of walk me through what I'm supposed to do with this new bike and just kind of pump you up, you know, spin along to some music, and I've been really, really enjoying it. And then I just want to mention a few mom things. If you're still with me in the video, please go ahead and comment down below turtle. I don't know. Or a turtle emoji. Put a turtle emoji or just write turtle. That's okay too. Just let me know you're still hanging out with me. We have a few minutes left to go. I just want to mention some things if you are a mom, and I find, you know, different things very helpful learning from other moms also. So hopefully this can be helpful for you. This is a boba sling thing. Is that even what it's called? Let's see here. Boba. Yes, this is a very long, like basically wrap, okay? I have been using this as a baby carrier because he's just too tiny to put in another one. And at first I was very intimidated using it, but then once I watched some YouTube like videos about how to do it, really love baby wearing. It is so nice to have a break from carrying him around, and he's still kind of next to me. It's kind of like that skin to skin contact. He sleeps in it, amazing. I can get so much housework done, and it is great. So if you have a baby, try a baby carrier, try a sling, something that you can just kind of like put baby in. And then I do want to talk about just the baby tracker app. This is a great app that tracks everything basically. We were really struggling initially of like, how do we keep track of his diapers and his, you know, feedings and my pumping, how much I'm like actually getting, how much is in the freezer, how much he sleeps, how much he weighs, like how do we track all of that? We found that the baby tracker app worked great for us. You can track when you fed him. It has a timer so you can start and stop depending on how long he's nursing for, how much breast milk you, like if you gave him a bottle, if you gave him formula. It tracks his sleep. It tracks how many like dirty, mixed, wet diapers he's had throughout the day. It's just a great tracking app to keep, you know, make sure that you have everything in one app and it syncs across all your devices. So like you, your partner can have it. So both of you can input the data throughout the day. So that was a lot of information. Holy cow. Everything will be linked down in the description box below. If you have any other favorites you want to add to this video, please leave it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.